Good morning. I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on maintenance. This is maintenance week 30, day 2. It is Tuesday. Terrific Tuesday. Got up this morning. I weighed 228.8, down 1 pound from 229.8. And you can hear the oh ho hum in my voice because I'm not that excited about a pound drop. I mean, normally I would be, yes, I lost a pound, whoopee. But I seem to be bouncing. I do keep track of my weight. I seem to be bouncing between 225 and 229. I'll go up a pound, down a pound and a half, up a pound and a half, down a pound. You can tell my body's resisting going down, and that's okay. I mean, again, I've already written off pretty much the entire month of July to get the antibiotics out of my system. What will August bring? I don't know. I can tell you this, and because my goal is by December 31st to be right around 200. If August goes the way July is going, if we hit September and I'm still up a pound, down a pound, up a half pound, down a pound and a half, and I'm still in the 225 to 229 range. For you folks wanting to join me on a new water fast, I'll be starting a new water fast in September. Now, I'm going to give my body August to go down on its own, and first or second week in September, you'll say, all right, boys and girls, it's time. I'm going to show you how to lose 20 pounds. And I'll flip from maintenance and go to starting a water fast. And we all know, and I'm 70, but I hate starting water fasts. The first week to 10 days are really hard. But I'll do it. I'll do it because you know what? It's got to be done. And that, my friends, is how you manage your weight when you're on maintenance. When you're water fasting, you just care about living to the next day. Okay? You think your world's going to end. I was told 5+ years ago my organs would shut down. I would die. All kinds of weird ass comments from people that didn't know what they were talking about. And hey, 5 years later, I'm still here. I mean, I've already outlived one of my doctors. He passed away from cancer, so I must be doing something right. But it is not good for you to carry a lot of weight around your stomach, your butt, your thighs, even in your face. It's just not good. It's not good healthy-wise. I don't care what the doctors say and the chiropractors and the people with all the medical knowledge. It is not good to be fat. It is even worse to be fat and obese. So stick around. See, watch me. I might decide middle of August, I've had enough of this, and I'll start a new water fast middle of August or something. We'll see. But no later than first or second week in September if my body doesn't start losing weight. As a matter of fact, let me go so far as to say I woke up this morning at 228.8. If I'm not 225 dot something or below by the end of August, I'll be flipping to a water fast. Okay, these 20 pounds that I'm carrying, that I shouldn't be carrying, but I'm carrying because I had to take antibiotics, these are coming off. No ends, no ifs, no buts. You heard it here. And I love my viewers. I had a viewer say, "Oh, you're so tenacious." And you have another one said, "You have such willpower." Look, when a doctor sits you down and he says, "Look, I've got a chainsaw in the other room. It's on. If you want me to go get it and cut off your legs at the knee level and put you in a wheelchair, I'll do that. Or you're going to get your weight off. You're going to get your weight down." And he said, "Not by a pound or two. You're going to lose some significant weight." So it's your choice. What would you like to choose, Thomas? Well, guess what? I'm down from 315.0 to 228.8. That's a hell of a drop. And I have got to tell you, I believe it was late last night. I was going through, you know how back in the dark ages when you and I were growing up, we actually had cameras. We didn't have cell phones, and the cameras had film, and you got the film produced, and you got pictures printed on photographic paper, right? I ran across some pictures late yesterday I did not know I had. Remember how several years ago I told you the biggest mistake I've made in 5 years is I did not take a fat picture? Oh my God. I found some fat pictures. I found some pictures printed out of me at 315.0 pounds. I cannot believe to this moment in time that I let myself get that fat. Forget fat. I cannot believe I let myself get that obese. Just shoot me if I ever look like that again. That was the most embarrassing thing I have ever seen. Oh my gosh. I mean, I can't emphasize enough how depressing it was to look at those pictures when I was at that weight. Oh, it's just one more inspiration to me to lose these extra 20 pounds. Uh, but I'm sure my mouth hit the floor. I mean, I didn't even recognize that it was me until someone pointed it out. So that's why I always say, before you start a water fast, after you throw out the cookies and the potato chips and the ice cream and the pizza and anything that's going to cause you to cheat, and after you set your goal weight, how much you want to lose, for God's sakes, hand someone your cell phone, because no one has cameras anymore. Turn sideways, wear your tightest clothes, and have someone take a picture of you. I call it your fat picture. Because when you do reach your goal weight, and you will, then you can take a skinny picture. And you'll be amazed when you hang both pictures on your refrigerator door with a magnet. So, those are my thoughts today. I really could care less that I lost a pound. What I'd like to see, what is it, the 22nd of July? What I'd like to see in the next week is to touch 225. Now, you will hear excitement in my voice when I touch 225. But to bounce up a pound, down a pound, up a pound, down a pound, whoopee. However, the one viewer was right. I am tenacious. Tenacious Tom. I will succeed. I've done it before and I'll do it again. This is just a mild setback because of the antibiotics. And that's the way you've got to approach your weight loss. Is I may have lost the battle right here because I had to take antibiotics, but I will win the war. I will win the war on weight. And especially after seeing my fat pictures that I accidentally ran across that I did not even know I had. True story, and then I'm going to let you go. Got a new laptop. I'm using the old laptop to explore all of these. I don't know. I'm either up at 3,300 or 4,300 emails. Grow your penis. Are you lonely? Visit these sex sites. Pure out and out scams. Fraudulent people wanting you to click and give them your social security number and date of birth and your bank account information. I'm going after these guys, much like I did when I went after the robocallers. And that's what I'm going to use my old computer to do. Because I certainly don't want to infect my new computer with any of the viruses. But True story. I figured this out right before I started videotaping this segment for you today. I did not realize, and let me move it over. I did not realize that these these new laptops come with a cover that goes over the camera. I did not realize that because if you'll notice on some of my earlier videos to you, from here over was sort of cut off, and that's because my lens for my camera was not fully exposed. So you live and learn on these new laptops. I love the speed. I love the computer. It's a HP something computer. And I'm really excited. Weight loss is exciting. Don't get me wrong, but I'm even more excited to begin the process to figure out who's scamming me with all these emails. Because your local police department is overworked, underpaid, lack of resources. Your politicians couldn't stick their finger up their ass and do it correctly. The attorney general, at least here in Texas, when I went after the robocallers, he's like, oh, you can't track those people down. They're Chinese, Russian, and even if you could track them down, you can't prosecute them. Bullshit. Figured it out. Took me 3 years. I don't care whether it takes me 3 weeks or 5 years. I'm going to figure out the email scams that are going on. And if you want me to keep you updated, just let me know. And that's in addition to daily or almost daily showing you how to get through life, reduce the stress, reduce your weight and maintain your weight and keep it off. So it's going to be a busy year. It's going to be a busy next couple of years. Stay tuned. I enjoy each and every one of you. Let me know any struggles you're having. And I will see you tomorrow.